This podcast is sponsored by Darling Eyewear. Activate your alter ego with Darling Eyewear and start seeing life through a different set of lenses. Shop darlingeyewear.com. Tell them Demetrius Lee and Angela Lee in the Lee Life Experience Podcast sent you. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to a new episode of the Lead Life Experience Podcast. Today we are super excited because we have a special guest in the audience that's coming and giving their advice on whatever we are talking about and discussing today. Remember, thank you all again for rocking with us. And if you want to get your topics heard, don't forget that you can email us or you can go ahead and text us 833-370-1608 and put relationship in the comment. By doing so is getting your topics heard, or you just want to stay on, get added to our VIP list and let you know that what Demetrius and I are doing if we having an event and if we ever come into a city or town near you. So again, reach out to us at 833-370-1608. So Demetrius, do you have anything you want them to be able to text you about?
Yes. Text me on Come Clean Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, Come Clean Sunday. Everybody ask me, what is Come Clean Sunday? Well, of course they're going to come out on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And I want people's stories that who gonna had episodes in their life that they did people wrong, people did them wrong, and they never did tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Now they finally gonna come out and tell them. Some might be married and move on with their life, but at least you put the rest. They can go ahead, even though y'all ain't talking, you told them the truth, you came clean. You came clean on Sunday. We're gonna do it on Sunday. How the month get the 800 number and put clean in the comments.
All right, it's 833-370-1608 and put clean in that text message box so we'll know exactly what you want to talk about or discuss. So Demetrius, how you doing today?
I'm doing this lovely, honey bunch. How about yourself?
All right, I'm fine. Jess, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
All right, awesome. So today we are going down to New Orleans. We're going down to New Orleans and we have an email that wrote in. Hi, my name is Tiffany. I am 30 years old and I'm dating a guy that's 52. His name is Todd. Todd doesn't have any children, but it's a reason. He don't want any children. And he also is very particular in the women that he meet. I asked him, why haven't you ever been married? His reply was, because I just hadn't met the right woman. So as I was going through his phone, I noticed that he has had several encounters because I came up and looked at his Facebook Messenger. And as I was going through his profile and some of his older previous messages before he met me, that he has talked to several women, but it was always something wrong with the women. So can you please help me and understand, why is this man 52, never been married, but he keeps wanting to say that he wants to be in a relationship with me, but he has commitment issues, and every woman that he has been with previous, he finds something wrong. So I don't know, how can I take this dude serious? Help, Angie and Demetrius. So Demetrius, do you want to go first?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be glad to.
What you got to say about Todd?
What her name again?
Her name is Tiffany.
Tiffany and Todd. Hey, she 30 years old. First thing, that man 52 and you 30. That don't look good to me right there from the jump anyway.
Why is that? You 53?
Yeah, I ain't going to no young ass girl 30 years old.
Mm,
I mean, hey, to me, a man do that, he try to be controlling.
controlling.
Yeah, because you can't have a grown woman. Like you try to, cross then you got to look at it too now. Younger women, old women, they barely be dead too much, man.
What you mean?
Man, y'all don't fight like I used to fight, man. A young girl, she keep an old man like me happy. Keep you young. Hold on now. I ain't got no problem with you now. We get that straight now, y'all, on this podcast. Don't give me no trouble on this podcast.
48 in prime.
Yeah, she's still ready, but all right. By me being the older men, I've been around like young women. That's what it is. Couple of them like be in control of them, be their daddy.
Okay,
A
I
young
can
girl,
see daddy.
a young girl
daddy.
listen to an older man because he kind of like a daddy to her. 52 years old.
Yeah.
And then an older woman like you, see, he don't want to be around you because you going to speak your mind instead of to him. And he don't want a woman like that. He wants somebody that can tell him what to do. And they kind of like, instead of saying, yes, sir, They saying, okay, daddy,
Mm-hmm.
the sexual way.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when it's time to have sex, young girl round them up. She walk around, probably got a little bite on her. She ain't got no muffin top, got no floopers,
Fupa, fupa.
kind of purple up in the front. And so, that's probably what I ain't gonna get too far to have the thing, but I'm gonna leave it right there till I get back to it. Cause I gotta say something for you and Jess.
All
I'm gonna
right.
see what y'all gotta say.
Jess, do you have any comment for Tiffany? Tiffany wants to know, why is this man 52, never been married, and he finds something wrong with every woman he has encountered? How can I take him serious when he act like I'm the one, but he has commitment issues?
It could be because maybe he haven't really actually found the one, and maybe she could bring something different that he
Okay.
probably haven't never had before. Because just because she may be 32,
30,
she
no, she
could
30. She 30 even.
30, she could be 30, but been brought up around older people, so her mind may be a little more mature than some of the ones that he done been with that may be his age or younger. We don't know, so it could be wise with her, in her time.
Oh. That's another perspective of looking at it. I was just, for me, when I'm seeing 52, I'm seeing that she's 30. I'm saying it's not a year difference. Demetrius 53. I'm 48. And when I see that, I do see daddy. I do see controlling and manipulative. And to be honest with you, I'm going to say Captain Save It, because when you're young and you going through life challenges, you looking for somebody to come and save you. You don't know that at the time, but the man does. He coming to answer all your questions. He coming with, hopefully he got pretty decent credit. He has a little asset. At least at 52 he should. And you at 30, you done made a couple of mistakes, so you rebounding. At 30, you may or may not have gotten your life together from things that didn't happen in your um years. So you looking for somebody with a little stability. And I think her question is, she kind of scared because she like him, but she don't know where this gonna go, because he done had women before and he just not commit. He just won't commit. And I'm sure she thinking that when she get over a certain age, he gonna dump her to go get some, trade her in to get something younger too. So Demetrius, what you have to say?
I agree with you. 'Cause what it is, what I know, cause he with the young woman, evidently, when she get her mind right, he see that she growing up and having her own business,
Hmm.
that turn him off.
Oh yeah.
And he leave. He looking for a woman. Man, I'm older man know when a woman needs him.
Hmm.
He want a woman. The older woman ain't gonna need it because she hold on. She got her own job, her own money,
Hmm.
her
And
own
I don't
car.
mind.
You don't mind, but you got a younger girl. She needs your advice. She needs your guidance.
Hmm.
And an older man like that, turn him on. That make him feel like he in control.
Hmm.
Cause y'all gotta understand with control, ain't gotta be whooping your ass, being in control, or talking nasty to you.
Yeah.
Long as he know you need him, that's
Hmm.
control. Can I get $20? Can you help me with my light bill? That turn him on.
Yeah.
And when you tell him you good, hey, appreciate your help, but I got this, that's when he gonna leave you. Cause you know you don't need him no more.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of men like that. They like it put on younger women because they can control them. They don't want a grown woman at their age because they can't handle them. I know some men I ain't never saw with a grown woman. That woman that bought was a child. To me,
What do you mean a
mean,
child? 30, 30 is not a child.
well, I ain't saying 30, but I'm talking about girls that 21, 22, and
Oh,
these
very
boys like
young,
40. Yeah,
younger women.
yeah,
Hmm.
but they don't want. I want a woman got to hold her own business, who got her own money, can hold it down. I don't want no young woman.
So you don't want to come in and saving anybody. So
No.
you know,
Go ahead, Hunter. I'm sorry, I
Jess,
cut you off.
Jess, what you have to say about what Demetrius just said?
Well, I I understand it, but I believe in some cases,
Mm-hmm.
not all cases, but some cases, who's to say if this person that's 30 has they ish together, they money, their whole nine, and they don't really even need the older man. So I feel like we could be talking about two different sets of 30-year-olds, because you got somebody,
Mm-hmm.
some of them that's in their 30s that do have it together and got all this stuff, but haven't found the man
Correct.
yet because
Yes.
they looking at their ages and their ages are not where they get. So they gonna have to go older just because they end up in their age group ain't got it what they need.
Explain that a little bit more though. When you saying don't have, okay, so
Don't have what they need. I'm saying, like, say for instance, you get another 30 and another 30 together.
yes,
This 30 maybe want to be with his friends or may want to be doing other stuff with still clubbing and the whole nine, and she settled. She settled and she don't want to bring that energy into her life. She want
got it,
a stable man right along with her.
got it.
So I can say it's a different kind of going with somebody and they attracted to each other because he seen her goals and he end up and got a chance to get to know what's in her mind and not just looking at her for her looks or just thinking that he gonna control her. So I just say for me it could be a difference. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, we all getting our opinion, but well, like I said, I like your perception because I wasn't thinking of it that way, but that is correct because I have seen working into the field that I'm in. It's some young girls that they already coming. Those young nurses already have their platform. You know, they already have it laid out. Their foundation is laid out. Where when you go and date, and I'm not saying just because healthcare, I'm just saying that if they have went to college, say if they went straight out of college at 18 and they know what direction they was headed in, they know what they want, so they have skipped all the traditional ways. Everybody, have went and they saying, "Hey, you know what? I know what I desire. I desire me a man." But this young lady, this age, that's Tiffany, she's saying that even at 52, she's what she's afraid of is that he's not committing to her.
Hold on. Let me stay
Yeah,
with for a minute.
yeah.
First thing, I've been thinking about this whole conversation. Listen, you and Jess talk. Hell, that girl 30. What the hell wrong with her? What she want an old ass man like that for? I mean, what is her motive? Tiffany, what Tiffany motive? Tiffany, I don't know you, Tiffany, but you're 30 years old. What you want a 52-year-old man for? All these men 35 and
Because
38.
like Jess just said, it's Slim's pickings out here. Jess, can you tell them that again? They're not doing anything. You just hear?
There's a motive somewhere. Something going on with that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all finish it. You and Jess, something going on. Yeah, it's some
It's a
bullshit.
drought.
A drought. Yeah, you're right. It's a drought. Y'all looking for a sucker. That's what I think. All right. Claiming an old man that old, 52 years old like that, claiming his money. Hey, hey, it don't look good, Tiffany. I be Tiffany up to something, and I be that
So
man.
you saying Tiffany got a motive, not
Both of them
Todd?
got motive.
But
Both
for
of them.
okay.
Somebody gonna clash. They're gonna clash heads somewhere. That's what I see. That's what I see now.
Okay, but I'm not quite understanding you saying it that way. I mean, could look at it that way, but Demetrius, you were talking to me and I was younger, so I didn't have anything to offer
6
you.
years apart, me, you right.
Yeah, 6 years, but you were grown. Why weren't you looking for somebody else who
Man,
was
I
equal?
wasn't grown.
You was grown,
My mind like a chap. Because I was 21, my brain was like 17, 18 years old.
but again, what the direction that you should have been, it was women that were your age that you could have potentially went with. You didn't. You stopped dating them to talk to somebody younger.
I
So
gravitate to a younger woman because of what God built me to do. Men like younger women. I don't want
you
no
got
old
an
ass damn
excuse.
woman.
Jess, he got an excuse.
Well, I don't want no old woman. So that's
Okay,
why I got
so
you.
that's what I'm saying. Todd saying he don't want an older woman.
The hell,
He loved.
I ain't want a baby now. I said I want an older woman. He want a a baby, man. That man probably got kids that woman age. I bet you. You
Well,
look
he
back
said
into it.
no, he don't have any kids. Then you
Oh,
just hear the email. He don't have any kids, and he don't want a woman with kids.
just want to say something. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
go
tell him.
Jess. Go Jess.
Mr. Demetrius, I tell you for free. Sometimes I don't know if it'd be a debatable, but I would have to go back and forth with you because therefore that's might not that's wrong or how you saying this, sir. On the strength of it is, yes, 52 and 30 may look like it's an age difference, but it's really just a number. You can miss your blessing by you don't know what the season may be for them to come into path with each other, whether it's to help each other at that moment or whatever it may be. But I feel like if it was me and I was Tip, I would just give it a chance and opportunity and just let it flow. and whatever happens, happen, and not be trying to put brakes on it, not trying to think extra in ahead of the situation, because it's something for a learning experience of why y'all came into path with each other. That's my 2 cents.
Okay.
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 Listen, I'm rocking with Jess because
Oh,
I
you
can
go with
see.
Jess.
No, look what I'm saying. When you both meet each other, and I can go back when you and I were separated. When you are out there, and I'm pretty sure you can relate to some things that Demetrius, you have not always been who you are right now, mindset wise. I'm talking about mindset. When you're looking at mindset, it is some people that think I know you have met and came across some people that talk very, very mature. So what you're saying is just because Jess is 30, I mean, just because Tiff is 30, that you being the age you are right now, say you were single, you're not with me, you by yourself, and you met her at an event, a sport. I see you have A-Town on, so I'm gonna say you met her at the football game, talking to
Yeah.
you all talk, and you all was able to carry a good mutual conversation.
Yeah.
So okay, and you're not gonna ask her for a date?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna be honest with y'all ladies.
Yes,
You and
yes,
Jess
yes,
both.
yes,
And I met Tiffany. Tiffany,
yes.
hey, I don't know you, Tiffany, so don't get the wrong idea. I'm gonna use somebody, cause I don't want to get everything I'm talking about. I don't even know this woman. So I
Yeah.
met a girl named Sue,
Yes.
and she was 30,
Mhm.
and she to my liking.
Yes.
Yes, I would go out with Sue.
Yes.
Yeah, I will let it wood with Sue. I will have sex with Sue. I will do it, but I'm
Mhm.
not gonna go with Sue. I'm not going with Sue.
So Sue's not gonna. She's not gonna be your girlfriend.
Hell no, I ain't going with no young woman like that.
She just a smash in the past.
I ain't so that we can party together, have a good time. But it gonna
Mhm.
come a party. Sue, look at now. The party time over now. I
Mhm.
enjoyed you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Me, I got to go. I gotta go. I gotta go find
And
one
so
my
and
age.
then you're gonna go and look for who? Who are you? What
I ain't
other?
gonna look for nobody. But I know I ain't gonna go with no damn 30-year-old woman, 53 years old. I ain't
So
gonna do that.
even though you and her, y'all are connecting, and it's a chemistry
Yeah,
there.
we having fun together.
Yeah.
Me and Sue wrestling around the bed, doing karate, MMA, all kind of stuff
Yeah.
in the bed. That's it. That's how they gonna go for me now. I tell her I keep it real with her. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie to the woman.
So you do not see you being in a long term relationship with somebody 30 years
No,
old.
no, not no. I can't see that. 50, I'm talking about where I'm at now. 53.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't go to a woman that young. Cause I can't keep up with her. Hell, in the 10 years, she gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 63. I can't be running around with that woman. I know I can't keep up with her.
But
I
you
don't want
do
to keep up with her.
you do know it's some marriages out there that's 20, 30, 40 years difference, right?
Oh hell yeah, I know there's a lot of them like that.
Okay. I
But
just
I won't. But I just can't do it. One more time, I'm gonna say this last thing about it.
okay.
I have been in a relationship. I had talked to a woman 10 years younger than me. That was borderline right there. You know, shit, that woman too. Yeah, that woman younger than I can't keep with that woman. I'm talking about, but she's
Wait a minute, she
30.
was 10 years older than you.
No,
So
younger.
oh she
Younger.
okay, so she okay. But you thought you
Yeah,
could?
I probably could have, but it'd been a lot of work. But you talking about 20? 20 some years younger than me? Oh no. No. 10 pushing it. 20. Hey,
Okay,
you
what
better
so okay, what made you realize that cuz you was into kind of deep. What made you realize that this ain't going to work? What made you realize that?
women realize that.
Tell the
Well,
truth.
yeah,
Tell the
tell the
truth,
truth.
shame the devil.
I wouldn't lie. I lost my job and I realized then, oh, this is the wrong way to go. This ain't put to work. Cause I was in a bad spot. Then
Yeah.
I started seeing everything around me. I started watching from day one. I could see where it was going. The woman too young. I was holding the woman back, and she holding me back. I need to go on.
How she holding you back if you lost your job?
How she holding me back?
That's right.
Angel, I lost my job.
Yeah.
This woman got to move on, do her thing. I can't help her. I'm in a bad situation, put me in a situation. So I'm holding her back, holding me back. I need to go another direction. You see, I'm in another direction. How God shift my life, everything changed for me. And she probably come out to the better too.
Okay, so again, let's go back to Tiffany or Sue. If they 30 years old, and what if you lose your job again? What if Sue saying, "Okay, I'm still gonna be there"? What if she a real one? She's saying, "Hey, we're gonna
Now,
go
hold
through
on
this
now, hold
battle
on.
together."
Hold on. I ain't never met a real one now. She a
She
real
a
one
real
now.
one.
Now she real now. I might,
That
hey, I,
that's what Jess just said. Jess was like, if we both meeting each other and we both done had some bad experiences, now we just wanting to be in each other company. And if we elevating together.
Jess, what you think about that? I mean, that's what you saying. I want to see what she gonna say.
Well, that's just being truthful about it because we got to stop looking at ages on different things because some people are mature for their age and some people aren't mature for their age. And then you got some women that just want to just be loved, just like the older man. He might be done ran around and did all that, but he just want to be loved and appreciated. And Tiffany could have been the one that came and showed him differently to do all these things and just being herself at the main important ingredient is being yourself. She ain't trying to be nobody else. She's being herself, and you just said real is not out there. Real is something you haven't even seen as a man in your lifetime at your age, and you 53. So if you end up and you finally see it and you looking at it and this person is 30 and able to show you the realest that you ain't never seen before, what can you do besides say, oh, wait a minute. Your intentions may be right. You might have just said, oh no, this ain't gonna go nowhere. She's probably gonna be just like the rest. But she showed you different because it was her dream side. She couldn't show you nothing else. Everybody else put zebra stripes on. They only can be that way for so long. So I just feel like she is gonna end up and show you differently. So she's gonna grow on you, whether you want to or not, because she ain't showing you nothing but the goodness of her.
But why is she worried then? Why is she worried about the relationship then? What you saying?
Because he's not committing. She's scared all the rest of the women was potential good women. She said she went through the Facebook inbox. She saying these ladies were some good ladies. And he just she couldn't understand like why are you with me when you have women up here that did well, but why are you with me? How do I know you're gonna commit to me when those women that I went through the inbox, they were good women? But he came up with an excuse for every last one of them. Now, Demetrius, now if you have 10 women, you mean to tell me, or you have dated 10 women over the years, and you're not gonna find not one that come close to snatching your heart? Something's gonna
Yeah,
be wrong with all 10.
yeah. One probably will, probably two or three of them. But hell with that. But when look out, when I do my evaluation, I go back 5 or 6 years and do my checkout on them. They're gonna tell me everything I need to know. Hey, what you laughing for, honey bun?
No, because I'm just saying that I just feel like when two people meet up and it is gonna be what it's gonna be. We already know the end goal with dating. Everybody know. At the end of the day, people want to score. Whether the
52
man,
manager.
yeah, he looking just to score too.
Yeah, I believe the man just want to hit. He
That's what
doing
I say. Score.
The
That's
girl,
what I
I know you
say.
said the
Score.
girl say you got different girls in his inbox.
Inbox. Yeah.
Yeah, the man just. I be Jess more serious. Not, I'm calling Jess now. I'm getting like you now. I
Tip.
be Tiffany more serious about the man. He more serious about her. I don't think he that serious about her. I don't think so. I think he's playing around, but he playing a dangerous game too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put
I
them
I
on.
mean, I kind of say the same thing. I don't think he's that serious about it. I think he wanted to be he's at an age, and I'm gonna go with your mom. He's at an age at 52. He going through menopause, midlife crisis.
Oh,
He going out there getting him a young girl to kind of get his, not Stella got a groove back, but Steve got a groove back. And I think that's what he's doing. He's coming, he's showing he, want a good time and want to feel his youth again. But at the end of the day, your age is your age, and it's gonna show up. I don't care how much surgery you get, and this go for men and women. Older women, we do it. We go and get all these things nipped and tucked, and we want to be attractive to anybody. And of course, we go out there and to get a younger man. But at the end of the day, our age is still going to be our age. And if the man is no longer attractive, he's going to go out there and get somebody closer to his age, or get him a younger woman because he want that fountain of youth going on. He don't want to age. He don't want to get old. He still want to be stamina. And I'm gonna tell you something else. That as she age, and if he don't go ahead and muscle up, she's gonna run the risk of him going out there, putting her in a category. Before you know it, she'll be 40, 50, look back on life. He's still gonna be out there chasing. Men do it. I see men do it all the time. They go out there, they get one, and they go and get more and more and more because they have not have the mindset to think, you know what? Let me sit down. I'm 60. Let me sit down. Nope, because they still think they can do it. I know you done seen it, Demetrius. You done seen it.
Yeah, I see it. Before I get started, before we go on break
Okay.
time, I want to ask Jess. Jess, have you seen in your friend, anybody you been around? Cause I'm just curious. A big age gap like that, you been around somebody like that who did that and it worked successful? Or how did it work from your experience you been around?
Um, for me personally, no, I haven't had um anyone of that big age of a gap difference. But I'm just here for saying of it being I would be hopeful for the age difference because of how you talk to some of these people and some of these young girls' minds are matured in some fashions for an older man to be with them.
Okay, so question, Jess. If the 52-year-old man was trying to talk to you, the mindset that you have right now, and you went through you went through his inbox and you seen several women in the inbox, but these were some women that you felt like, these were nice looking women or had some business about themselves. They wasn't just like a call sheet, but he wasn't, taking, it was something wrong with, he had an excuse for every woman that you asked him about in his inbox that he had excuse me, that he had dated. So what would be your advice that if he was trying to talk to you?
Me, I'm gonna I'm gonna say they wouldn't be any issue for me to even really bring up, to be honest.
Okay,
But just on the simple fact of it is, they were really before my time, and then
got it.
plus, I feel like been they had to been not having something that he liked it in order for him to pass up. Because you can, even though a person can look good and seem like they got it all together, that don't mean they got it all together.
Period. That's right.
So conversations could be off, or their actions could be shown up different. Maybe people can look good but have bad insides of them. Their attitudes real nasty. They don't know how to talk to somebody. So you got to add in. I would have to know the story behind the why. But me personally, I wouldn't even want to know the why because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just worried about me and what me and you gonna do.
Oh, bam.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
That's done, Demetrius. Jess. Demetrius, is it time for a break or
Yeah, time for the break.
it's time for a break?
Yeah, I
All
gotta
right,
take a
you
water break.
we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back with you in order because Jess just said a lot and we're gonna have to unpack that a little bit more. All right, this is the Lead Life Experience Podcast. Hi, we are back. I know you all are enjoying this episode because I'm telling you, Demetrius and I and Jess, hey, we are like just intense. So listen, Jess left out and she said some very important things, and I think Demetrius and I overlooked it. We really overlooked it because we was trying to look and dissect Todd being 52. We were not realizing the issue that Tiffany has. So Tiffany, this part is for you. Tiffany, if you are going through inboxes and if you are worrying about people before you, and Demetrius asked the question, like, what is your motive for dating an older man? Like, where are you in your life? And I think we're going to let Jess take back over and ask you, how did she get that mindset? Because, again, it's a mindset. And I'm going to tell you that from your email, now looking back on it from just, highlighting it, I think you got some insecurities. And if that is so, you're not going to be able to make it with anybody until you being able to master how to feel secure. No matter who the people are, who they have talked to, who they talking to in their present moment. If you find yourself getting irritated and getting mad and scrounging around, as they say, going through the phones and things, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's detrimental to any relationship. So Demetrius, can you tag on a little bit and then we'll let Jessie, explain like how she got that mindset of she ain't looking through no inboxes.
Well, what I was saying earlier, it sounds like Tiffany. Like I said, I don't know you now. I'm just going with you wrote in here.
Yeah,
It sounds like both of y'all got them older than me. That's what I'm saying about that.
yeah.
You going to the man about looking, if you love the man, trust him. What you worry about what his past is? I mean, you got a past too. I'm pretty sure. Now I don't know. I hope he ain't going through your phone doing all that mess. But I just see in this case him, me, Tiffany, and Toy. I believe it's something going on with both of y'all. Y'all got a motive going on. I don't see a woman your age, 30 years old, with an older man like that. I mean, I know it can work. I know people gonna beat me up. Oh, I go with an older man. Yeah, but that shit ain't cute, man. Cause that man, eventually, you playing with an old man like that, he hurt you now. And then the older man, you go to this young girl, you know you can't keep with that woman. You just making a fool out your damn self. Cause you gonna get to the point where you can't keep up with her. Then you gonna be a sugar daddy. Man, go find you a tall man. Hey, sorry, Tiffany, but I got to help the man out too. I'm fab with it. Todd, go find your older lady, man. You 53, get your girl about 45 or something. And Tiffany, get you a man about 35. You don't need no man that old. I just don't see. I don't see it going nowhere. I'm gonna calm down with it. 'Cause I know you got Jess and we got Angela, so I'm gonna let y'all girls pick on it. Pick on it, Jess. Go on, let you speak on it.
Well, the only thing that I can tell Tiffany is the first and foremost thing that you need to do is take a look in the mirror. You take a look in the mirror and look at yourself, and you got to ask yourself, what do you want for you? And if Todd is your person, then that means that you and Todd need to sit down and have a talk with it, because you bringing up all kind of unnecessary energy that don't need to be there for you assuming, and you ain't taking it to the person who can tell you. Because us calling in here to us emailing us is not going to end up and give you the exact thing that you need, because we all are just going by our opinion about it. But first and foremost, start with yourself. I had to get that way because, baby, I'm telling you, I got tired of going through, crawling around on floors, getting carpet burns, trying to go through phones at a young age, and I'm not doing it. I
I'm
got tired of
sorry.
it, babe. I ain't no need in hurting myself, and I'm not, and I'm still gonna stay. So if you gonna get out of it now, just go on and do what you need to do. But if you're gonna stay, you're gonna have to end up and do that with your own self and get yourself together. So therefore you can really see who Todd is, because you can't see who Todd is because you're too busy making your own assumptions behind Todd back.
Andrew, that sound like mama though. But you gonna go to what?
You
You
know
gonna
what?
stay?
You know what? She just opened my eyes up though. Demetrius, again, your mama came to mind as well. Like, when we would call her in the midst of an argument and she said, "What you gonna do?" And I'm thinking like, I'm trying to vent to you. Like, if you ain't gonna leave, and then she would ask Demetrius, he was complaining about me. And she said, "Are you gonna leave her?" And he said, like, "No, mama, that ain't that serious." She said, "Well, it don't have no significant value. Hang my phone up. If you're not leaving, hang my phone up." So Tiffany, I think what Jess said, I mean, Jess, you kind of came off a little raw and uncut.
Well,
You kind
she's
of,
trying to help. She's trying to help the woman,
yeah, I
man. I
know. Wait,
mean,
wait a minute. We as women, we need that rawness, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting it. I'm just only saying that, and Tiffany, you need a straight shooter like Jess to be able to tell you on the things you look at. Like she said, you scrounge around, and scrounge around, for those who are not from the South, meaning crawling around on the floor and getting carpet burned, trying to go through phones, breaking codes, waiting until you go to sleep. It's not necessary when you know who you are. And like I said, just said that she has went through that era. I did as well. But the person that I am now, I'm gonna tell you what I did. The step that I took, number one, is I looked in that mirror and I seen exactly who Angie was, and I said, "What do Angie want?" When I start figuring out and having a mindset of my own, not moving off the dance or the beat to somebody else, and I was able to show up as Angie, I got recognized as Angie. But when you going in there and you being a doormat, you're gonna get walked all over. And what's gonna happen is, even as you grow up And even as you get new friends, because I'm telling you, as you grow up, you're going to meet some more older women, and they're going to tell you. And if you don't believe me, go run back the Real Housewife of Atlanta when Portia Williams first got on there, and she was married to that man Cordell Stewart, and she was saying asking permission and doing all that. When Nene Leakes and all those other older women got a hold to her, she started having a mindset of her own. And I'm not saying you're not gonna make some issues and mistakes along the way, because we can see Portia life living out, and I have as well. But being able to look at yourself and being comfortable with the decision you make at that particular time, be gentle with yourself. Because again, when Demetrius asking, what is your motive? Are you looking for somebody to take care of you? Are you looking for a daddy? I think that's how I ended with Demetrius, because my father wasn't in my life at that particular time. And I ended up, when Demetrius came, it was easy for me to put him in that role. I was driving car. He was teaching me how to drive. All those things that I didn't know how to do.
Why I gotta
Those
be his
mount.
daddy? Why I can't be a leader? I
No,
led
no,
you.
no, 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 no. You wasn't a leader. I'm just only for as a young girl, I'm just saying the things that you put in position. And you're not looking at that you looking at for nobody to be your dad. I'm just saying that if she had daddy issues, that may be the reason why she is having a disconnect. And if she had been out of a relationship, or whatever her previous relationships have done to her, that may be the reason why she going through this man's phone and Facebook, going through looking at these women. She's comparing these women to her, and evidently she don't have any business of her own going on, because if she did, she would not be comparing these women as having a good life or a decent life, or whatever the terminology she was saying about them. And again, when you're not where you want to be, it's easy to throw the blame. You mad and furious at yourself for the choices that you made, and you get mad at other women when they go out and they seek whatever it is. If they want education, or they wanted a better job, or they want to put themselves in a better position, and you looking at your life at 30 years old, and you feeling sort of like a failure. Not saying that you are, but you going through and you comparing these women, because you just said it. I looked in his Facebook and I'm looking at these women. You comparing them to yourself and what your current situation is, and you wondering like, these women have more than me. Why would he want me? Because he didn't choose them. You have allowed yourself to put those ladies on a pedestal. And I'm saying it because I have done it. But when you finally realize what you bringing to the table, a man might not want the college educated woman. And like just said earlier, something that you have that's unique, being able to nurture that part, and being able to make a best decision and best relationship for your time now. You are, we're not living forever. So while you have Todd's attention, I would say don't ruin it by going through the phone. And again, that might be the reason why them other ladies didn't make it, because they going through the phone, Demetrius. They going through the inboxes. They bringing up unnecessary stuff. And he was like, I don't care how good them women is and how much money they make. They getting on my got behind nerve. What you got to say?
Hey, Todd might have one on the phone. Somebody, the dude showed me an app on his phone. You go through his phone, it take pictures of you. You see? It do.
Really?
It catch you going, yeah, it take pictures of you. So Todd might know what's going on already. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But hey, I'm gonna say this here. I know running out of time talking about this subject. Let Jess get some in. I'm gonna get mine there. I'm just gonna say, Tiffany, if you got a motive, I'm just saying I ain't say it can't work, and I know it can work. I'm not saying that, but go ahead. Go ahead and get somebody to close your age. Cause that man trying to be your dad evidently, cause he can't handle a grown woman. Cause a man that old, your life is getting started. He need a woman close to his age. Evidently, he can't handle a grown woman. He needs somebody that can depend on him. Men like I told you, I said it earlier in the park. Men like women like that, who need his money, need him to take them somewhere, feed them, put gas in the car, pay the light. But I mean, make them feel you ain't screwing the man, cause the man got the money to do it. So he likes that. But there's something wrong with that. He likes stuff like that. Something wrong. Cause I want me a woman that can grow with me. We can, get old together.
Yeah.
I don't want to get old and go and you still go, and you go get somebody else. I just Tony, I'm telling you, go on by your business, man. Get a woman your age, man. Get you some help, man. Something wrong with you, dude, man. About a woman that young, man. You too old for that, man. I'm gonna leave it there, Angie. It's kind of a little touchy subject to me too,
All
yeah.
right. What we're looking at on time?
Oh, we got good time. We
Okay.
got good time.
All right,
Yeah.
Jess, what you have?
Well, I think that was all that I could do to help Tiffany at this him time and token is just continue to keep being yourself. Whatever you've done to get Todd's attention, you
Mm,
continue to keep doing that and being yourself. And don't show him the childish side of you because that's what that part is to me is the childish side of going through inboxes and all this and that and making yourself worry about somebody that don't have anything to do with you. So to keep yourself young and stress free, don't do it. Just enjoy the moment because we life is too short. And the excitement that he brings to you, it could be a lesson, and you move on from it. If it don't work, guess what? Y'all still remain friends if y'all can, because he taught you something as well as you teaching him something. That's my take on it.
But Jess, I want to pick back off Jess. What she just say. That's
mm,
right. I mean, I bet y'all can be friends, but I hope y'all serious. I don't see nobody get hurt. I'm gonna see this play out before. It wasn't good. Like I say, I hope y'all, Tiffany. I mean, you going through the phone, then you don't trust him, and like I say, the man might know you going through the phone. I go on my business. And Todd, I know you listen to this podcast show or not, but man, like I say, you too old for that, man. I mean, you playing with different women like that, man. It's time to get a woman. I know some older men will be play ball, but man, come on, man. Come on, man. Get me. You probably I don't know. You say you ain't got no kids, but get your. You like Tiffany. Get serious with her. You don't. Go and leave a girl. Let a younger man get a man. Make her happy, man. You can go on with your life, man. That's what I say, man. How much you can have it on the bunch.
okay.
I'll let you.
No,
What you got to say about it? How you feel about it?
no, I'm just gonna piggyback and like Jess said, you have to be able to look at yourself and being able to see where you are right now. And I told y'all Jess don't have no filter. She said childish. She said
Yeah.
childish, but really that it really is what it is that when you come in with trauma, when you come in with trauma, that is what that is. That you have these, like I said, it's called insecure. A woman don't know she have insecurities. A woman don't know she have low self esteem. It happens, and only until somebody bring it to your attention do you realize that that is what's going on with you. And I'm saying it because I experienced it, and when I look back on it, I was like, how did I give that person so much power of my mindset? And I thought even when I was, smaller than what I am now, and I was looking at my pictures, like I was so beautiful. I wasn't even big as I am now. And I was making, because of what they said to me, I thought I was fat. I thought I was unattractive. I thought I was not worthy to be loved. And I had to put myself on a clearance rack.
Who did my honey bun like that? We
Y-
gonna track him down.
No, look in the mirror.
Oh, okay. That's what we doing now.
No, I'm just saying along the way, Demetrius, because the
Yeah,
journey.
I understand. I
And
didn't mess. I'm messing
yeah,
around
no,
with you.
no, no. I'm just saying that, along the journey, you cannot imagine, the things that a woman mental that plays on her mental, and how you will end up doing things. And when you look back on it, once you get well, once you look back on it, you're like, how in the world did I do that? How did I allow myself to go with that, do that, allow my body with that particular person? And no matter what you do is nothing that you can do about it because you made those mistakes. The only thing you can do moving forward is forgive yourself because that's what you did and that's what you thought at that time. But moving forward, you can change. And I think this is the part that, nobody has hit on. You can change that. If you change from doing those things and going through the phone, if you know the other men's, all you have to do is just ask some of the men's in your past, like why didn't it work? And I promise you they're gonna be honest with you and they're gonna tell you whether you was controlling, whether you was going through the phones, where what you was not trustworthy, whatever the case may be. Be willing in an adult to accept that and make some changes because like Jess said, and like Demetrius as well, that if you are where you want to be right now, enjoy your moment. And then be okay with if this season end for you and Todd, be okay with it because he taught you something. Even if that mean, or even if that mean reconnecting with Tiffany, that is a huge milestone. A lot of women die without really connecting and using their own brain. You have a brain, being able to look at yourself and say, you know what can I do for myself? If you're not where you are, and we didn't talk about it, but I think it's we need to talk about it. If you with him for financial means, find out, you might have to have, some stepping stones, you know,
That's
to
what I
get,
say earlier, man. I say you playing dangerous game like that now. Playing that
yeah.
man money. I
But
mean, I
I'm
don't know
just
how he
saying that
playing. Yeah,
even if Todd is giving it to her willingly while she's in school or whatever, Demetria, she's not gonna be in the same spot. That's my point. This here is your growing moments right now. And as you going through it, you're not gonna always be right there, and you probably not gonna look at Todd the same. Cause once you get established, as Demetrius, hadn't you had men? I mean, have you had heard of women that the men's put them through school or put them up, and guess what? They leave them.
that's right.
They put them on in a situation. They was like, okay, you know what? You 52 years old, man. What I want with you when I can go out here and you're 30. You can get some, even if you want to go younger and want to get you a nice looking, muscular football player, 20 something years old. You still be able to pull it off. Even if you decide to go get you somebody like Demetri said, 5 years older. You still will be able to pull it
Yeah,
out because you still technically in you 30 in your prime. So, sweetheart, take from it what you made, and then you have to look at that age gap. It comes with consequences. Don't think everything he's doing now. He might be popping a diamond, and if you don't know what a diamond is, just ask Shannon Sharp. But a diamond is nothing but Viagra. So,
shit, that's a diamond.
that's a diamond. That's a diamond.
I'm glad I don't need that mess.
Yeah,
Don't need-
yeah. You might be a couple steps from it. You might be a couple steps from
Oh
it,
shit,
brother.
I got a secret I ain't gonna tell right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that mess right now.
I'm just only saying that you have to be able to address the elephant in the room, that from you being 30 and he being 52, sex is a huge part of what the relationship is going to be living off of. I mean, it's just true. Older woman, younger man, people know. Even if it's not true, guess what? Statistically, they already have proven it or put it in their head. Younger woman, older man, sex, and more sex.
Oh yeah, sex got a lot to do with old
Oh,
toy.
yeah. Jess, what you think before we close up?
Say that part again.
I was saying that, with an older woman, a younger woman, older man, what would you say the main component of the relationship is?
Um, I would say the main component for some older men, y'all said sex, but I don't really think it would be sex.
You
I
don't
would
think so?
think for no, I think for some older men they just want to be heard, listened to. Some
Yeah,
older men, for me, they might not even be caring about the sex part, but depends on what they done been dealt with about their older woman telling them this, then the third, and they lost their way. And so it could be just them sitting there having somebody that's younger than them to look eye candy to look at, that's really taking the time out to really listen to them. That's me.
hey, I'm gonna pick up that again, but just say she right.
Yeah.
A older man, a young girl, yeah, he needs some eye candy to look at. I mean, I can see where Todd coming from.
Yeah.
He don't go the older woman, man. He can't. I with the women. Now the women out here in Atlanta, Georgia, they take care of themselves. But a lot of women, I can see where Todd come from, man. 30-year-old girl, she probably take care of herself. But no, she probably taking care of herself. She just probably know she's 30. She's straight. So that's kind of getting riled up. But I don't, I can get riled up on a woman my age. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all in my head. I
Yeah.
train my brain to think, see what I want to see. Some people got to see the real deal. I can make an imaginary woman up. I can look at a woman, she weigh 200 pounds. I can make her look 150 pounds, 100. Oh, hey, shit, it would live. But what I ain't gonna do, I'm not married no young woman. I wouldn't do that. I ain't in that situation. But Todd, don't do it. Don't do it, man. I'm telling you. Enjoy. I hope you're doing what I think you're doing. Having a good time with that woman, enjoying yourself. But let the girl go and find somebody, man. Move on with her life. Go on, because you jumping ship like that much, you ain't gonna be that long. I'm 200, but I'm about like Jess. I'm gonna say I can say to help Tiffany and Todd. But Tiffany, be careful. Don't play with the man.
All right, you all. Thank you so very much for joining in to the Lead Life Experience podcast. And listen, Tiff, we will be in the building in New Orleans come July.
Oh
So
yeah,
if
talk
you
about that, honey.
are
But yeah,
Yeah,
July the
if you are
4th.
in New Orleans, you didn't say the Pacific, the certain city, but we are coming to New Orleans, and so if you want to come down to Bourbon Street and you really want to meet us, come on down to Bourbon Street, and I'm sure the Essen Festival you will find one of us there. So again, we want to thank you all for joining in, and Tiffany, I hope something that Jess, I myself, and Demetrius said gave you a little insight about your life, your relationship. And again, it's just only our perception. These are our opinions on things that we have done along the way. And the thing is, Jesse and I have been 30 years old before. So we know mentally what a 30-year-old face at that time. And again, being able to look at your relationship and seeing exactly what you want, because what you want today might not be what you want tomorrow. And when I'm saying tomorrow, I'm talking about your future. That once you get settled with everything, right now, a person could be a mean to an end. And once you get finished with the end, you'll start, depending on what you're gonna do, depending on what kind of work you have, you might not look at that same person. You can outgrow somebody. So don't you ever think that you with somebody for the rest of your life, because I have seen it several times. Some of the best, and all you have to do is just do some Google searches, and you will see where women that were so in love that they had one somebody to believe in them, one somebody. And again, I'm gonna go against Demetrius when he talking about the grain of that, it's not gonna work. I can tell you that if you and him, if two people together and they want the same thing, the come and go, it can work if you want it to work. But being able to address the elephant in the room, it is a big age gap difference, and you are gonna face some challenges. And as somebody get older, are you willing to be the caretaker? Are you willing to be able to operate that when sex decline, cause testosterone dropping, health issues, and it can go for you as well. It don't have to be Todd. It can be you. Cancer, anything can happen. So being able to have those kind of conversations early, and being able to know what you really get in for, and I think you and him will be all right. So you all take your time and go to church. That's what I'm gonna say. Go to church.
Amen to that.
Both of y'all have a foundation. So again, thank you for trusting the Lead Life Experience podcast. We out.
Hi, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this episode so far. You are here with the Lead Life Experiences. And remember, if you want to get your topics discussed or get our opinion or our perspective, join us text us at 833-370-1608 and put relationships in the comment.